Hi, Ben Borscht here. Let's get cooking. All right, we're going to do up some chili prawns, and I think a big key with prawns is getting them cleaned properly, peeling them. So first step, we're going to peel these prawns. Beautiful Moreton Bay prawns. They're lovely, good colour to them, and I think a good sign with a beautifully clean prawn. If you can see a dark line running down the back where the poo track is. You know that the prawns have been eating a lot of dirty stuff, but these prawns are looking really clean. I've still got to remove the track from them, but I'm just going to show you how to peel a prawn straight away. So I think for the chili prawns, as I just showed you, I've left the head on and the tail on, and I think that's just a really nice presentation sort of style of thing. We'll paint the head and the tail with a bit of the chili paste. And personal preference, I love to bite down on the head and make sure I get all that lovely juice from inside the head as well, and the chili will impart its flavor into that shell. You can't eat all of that head, but you can eat the legs. Certainly when they're grilled, they'll get a nice char on them, and they will be a beautiful contrast in texture and flavor. I know a few people who eat the tail, but again, that's personal preference. If we were to be eating prawns at Christmas and just having them with a cocktail sauce, I think removing all the shell from the prawn and barbecuing them. These are raw prawns. Usually from the seafood shop you buy them poached already, but I think buying poached or raw prawns, it doesn't matter. Removing the shell is an important thing. You don't want your guests, or you don't want to be eating any shell either. So to peel a prawn completely, whether it's cooked or raw, is the same thing. But I like to start by removing the head, so getting a good grip. I'm right-handed, so using my right hand as my main peeling hand. My left hand will just hold the prawn steady and make sure I don't go busting it up. I start by pinching the head and really giving that a good twist. We want to remove as much of that head and gut tract as possible. Then what I do, flip the prawn over, and I just start working from the bottom up, peeling the shell from underneath the legs all the way to the head. Once you get to the head, taking the shell all the way off, and then you'll find that most of it comes off in one hit. I get to the bottom and just repeat again, taking that shell right off in a circular motion around the prawn. I get the end of the prawn and I've got the tail still attached, so I just give it a nice little twist, pinching on the tail and pulling, and away we go. A nice clean prawn, ready for eating, barbecuing, poaching, whatever you like. If the poo tract is coming out and you can get a hand on it, you can always pinch it down like that and pull it through. There it is there, and we just get rid of that. Nobody wants to be eating that. So that's a peeled prawn. Lovely looking prawn. I'll do another one. Just gonna rest the prawn in my left hand, pinch the head and twist, removing the head and as much of the gut as possible. Turning the prawn over and working my way from the bottom up, underneath the legs on the closest side to me, peeling that shell all the way up. We're gonna work it over in a circular motion across the top of the prawn. Coming back down, and there's that shell gone from the top half of the prawn. We're going to do it again for the bottom, breaking through that shell. Give that tail a nice little wiggle, little pinch, and away it comes. I can't see the poo tract there, and I mean, if you do lose the poo tract inside, you can always get your knife, nice sharp knife, and just run it up the back, nice and shallow. Open the back of the prawn up. This one's been pretty much cleaned already, but there's a little bit of poo at the top, so we'll just take that out. Just use your finger, and out it comes. Beautifully peeled and deveined prawn. Thanks for joining me. You can find all my recipes at benborsch.com.au.